Hello, welcome back to the Stay Fitness channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is Daniela. I'm a fitness, nutrition and life coach specialized in obesity and diabetes management. So today I am proposing to you a festive kind of recipe. So it's a recipe for an Italian cookie which is originally made with almond flour. So I thought, why not just substitute sugar for sweetener and make it 100% keto. Of course, this is not an animal base because it doesn't have much animal in it. It's like mostly purely keto because it is mostly just almond flour with some egg whites, a sweetener, and then some sort of flavor of your choice, which could be orange, like as I'm using orange zest. It could be lemon zest, it could be almond like extract, it could be some sort of extract of your choice. Like these cookies are just like a really great base to then jazz it up as you want essentially, and it's so easy to make. It doesn't require much skills because I'm not a good baker. I pretty suck at like baking treats, sweets and stuff like that. So if I can make it, you can make it 100%. So yeah, let's just look at how to make it. I'm gonna leave you the link in the description below with the doses, but right now let's just look at the process, which is just mixing up all the ingredients: almond flour, egg whites. It's just one egg white for this recipe, the orange zest, I added some orange juice and some sweetener. So I'm adding a whole cup of, so it was half a cup of erythritol, half a cup of allulose, but I really recommend to reduce these because they were like, if you like them super sweet, then keep it. I find it a little bit over too sweet, so I would like maybe half the sweetener and add more sweetener at the end, like powdered sweetener on top. So it's really important that your sweetener is powdered so it like incorporates nicely, even because sweeteners tend to not melt very well, but even the original recipe has powdered sugar. And then you're gonna use some powdered erythritol or powdered allulose or any sweetener you want as like your flour, in kind of like, instead of like flouring your base, you're gonna like dust the sugar and then cut the cookies. I made 19 cookies with this, and the original shape is this kind of like oval with pinched ends, but you can do any shape you want, it doesn't really matter. And then you coat them in powdered erythritol. The original kind of like effect should be that the cookies, that the erythritol doesn't, like the sweetener doesn't melt, the sugar doesn't melt, and they stay kind of like powdered. This didn't happen with me. I don't know if it's the sugar like type of sweetener doesn't work like that. So what I would do, I would maybe like at the end when they're already cooked, just sprinkle some powdered erythritol or other sweetener to make that like kind of like snowy, dusty effect. So you bake them at quite low oven. So it's around 325 or even a bit lower, depending if your oven runs hot or not. And they should bake but without browning. They need to stay quite pale. So I bake them at 140 degrees Celsius. Alexa, how much is 140 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit?
140 degrees Celsius is 284 degrees Fahrenheit.
So apparently 284 degrees Fahrenheit, that's how low I bake them, and my oven is fan and I can't remove the fan, I can't switch it off. So if you can switch off the fan, it's even better. So it's like a really delicate kind of like low baking, but they bake in around 20-25 minutes, and when they come out of the oven they're gonna be super soft, but they harden up as they cool. So do not touch them, just leave them there for like an hour or two just to harden up, and then you get this really nice and soft cookie. I'm gonna grab one. So here it is. So like it's very soft. It smells of orange beautifully. I'm gonna taste it, but this is like one of the last two we have. I don't know, I really love this kind of simple, clean recipes. They just taste of what they are actually meant to taste like. This taste of like almond and orange. That's it. I don't like complicated stuff. Like, that's the thing, in Italy we don't really have complicated recipes like with 3 or 4 flavors layered. It's just simple ingredients, which sometimes I feel like people like from here in England, they don't understand, because like we like eating like pasta with just butter or like just bread. Like, I don't know, we like simple flavors. So I really like this cookie. It's something I'm really gonna like make again. And these cookies are amazing. If you make them and then put them on a nice tray or in a nice box, you can give them as a gift. So buying other things that people don't need, just give them a box of cookies. I would love to receive a box of keto cookies. Like, welcome to anyone who wants to give me a box of keto cookies. I'm gonna give another bite. And you know what? They actually taste better the day after, because I guess the flavor just had the time to settle a little bit. But yeah, apart from the fact they're a little bit too sweet, you just have to play a little bit. But if you make them a little bit short in sweetness, you can add powdered erythritol, powdered allulose later. So I would really not overdo it with the sweetener, but then depends which sweetener you use. Like, every sweetener is different, so you're just gonna have to like play with it and know how sweet you like things. But yeah, this is all I had this is all I wanted to show you today. So I hope you try my festive Italian, which are called actually ricciarelli, which I didn't say at the beginning. The original recipe is from Siena, but they're made all over Italy. Everyone makes their own like version. There's not like one definite version. There's like so many, and everyone does a little bit how their grandma probably taught them, or where, like, so just make them your own. Like, you can't get it wrong. Like, as long as it's like playing with sand, because as long as like the egg whites kind of glue the almonds together, that's all it is basically. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider to subscribe to the channel. Share this video with your friends and family. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.